Hello everybody of the Let's Play community, I'm the Blind Swordsman. Welcome back to Let's Play Bravely Default. In the last episode, we took on Victor and Victoria. We got here to the Eternian Central Command. In this episode, I'm gonna go to the left first, if I can. Looks like I can't, that's stupid. Let's go up here and get into a battle. Finally, we get into a battle that's not a boss battle in this chapter, which are the Silver Wolves. So, sweet, we will go ahead and default and brave. And I believe we want to go ahead and... Is it fire they're weak against? Yeah, fire. And attack with fire. Luckily, that doubles the amplitude of it, too. Which is really nice. And we'll just use Anya's to use her all-around forces on that. Pretty soon, I'm actually going to be switching up everybody's jobs. Probably after this recording session, I'm going to go ahead and try to get different jobs for everybody. So, yeah. But we get the attack first. Why did they get to go first? That's dog. 1, 2, 3, 4. Booyah. Wow, that was a lot of experience points. Yeah, if you want to grind, the place to grind is Eternia. It's pretty awesome.
Hail, Nessian children of man.
Who's there?
A petulant daughter's act of rebellion against the father who neglected her.
What?
The naive Vestal's sense of justice as dictated by others, unquestioned as it is unflinching. An orphaned existence, ignorant of himself and alone in this world. Has playing as the trusty friend filled your hollow soul, boy?
Show yourself!
Not but children, all of you.
What?
I am done here. I leave the rest to you, Alternus Dim.
Your cooperation is much appreciated.
Cooperation? No. It is simply a matter of friendly concern. My interest lies in the Templars, the Grand Marshal's daughter. You may cast the remaining 3 into the dungeon, if you so wish.
Yes, my lord.
The 2 newest members of the Council of 6 have perished at the hands of the Vestal. 'Tis such a pity. I never had the chance to meet them.
So Victor and Victoria have met their end?
Yes, Lord Marshal.
A tragic end to tragic lives.
Indeed. But the Vestal and her fellow conspirators have been captured.
Though the toll was heavy, we have them at last. Well done, Alternus. Well done.
No, this was not my doing. It was his.
I see.
There was one more matter, Lord Marshal. Your daughter, Edea, is in her room.
And?
I simply thought you'd wish to know.
Is this my room? Where is everybody?
Edea is now the only one in the party. This is one of the rare instances in the game where the one person is in the party, and she is the only person that can be. However, we get a free sleep place if we so wish to desire. However, I want to get the heck out of here.
No, leave us. I simply wish to speak with my daughter. Now go.
Father. You never learned to knock first, no matter how many times I asked.
It seems like ages.
What have you done with my friends? Where have you taken them?
Your fellow conspirators are held in the dungeon.
The dungeon? I'd feared that. So they yet live?
As for the Wind Vestal,
Agnes, what will you do with her? You'll bring ruin upon Eternia if you harm a hair on her head.
you speak of ruin. It is you and your conspirators who nearly brought ruin upon this land. Crystalism is a cult, a tool for deceiving the masses. We can trust them with the crystals no longer. The Wind Vestal shall never again see the light of day. And should she persist with her uncooperative attitude,
Then it's as I feared. You'll have her executed, though she was merely caught in a web spun of your selfish ideals.
selfish, you say?
Well, they are, aren't they? You send big men to chase down and capture one little girl. You wage war far and wide. You ravage nature. You bring suffering upon innocence. Are those your ideals, Father? What is it you're trying to do? I don't understand. I just don't understand.
I did not raise you to be such a shallow little fool.
Father, why do you say such things?
The Earth Crystal is now the last of the crystals here upon Luxendark to retain its normal state. All who seek to awaken the crystal, whether the Vestal or my own flesh and blood, shall face the wrath of my blade! You shall remain here whilst you regain your senses.
And just how long am I to be your prisoner?
Until you realize the error of your ways! Redouble the guard. My daughter poses a graver threat than you might think.
It's as I feared. Father does not understand.
Lord DeRosso, Your Grace, what brings you here? It has been 15 years since you last ventured forth.
15, you say? It brings me joy to see what a fine Grand Marshal you have become. For an immortal such as I, 15 years seems but a fleeting moment in time. Do you recall that day? It was dreadfully cold by your reckoning, though just the sort of weather in which I delight. Upon ceding the head counselor's seat to you, I retired to my castle and partook of a goblet of steaming wine. And now 15 years have passed since you rid yourself of me by naming me Archduke. But I ask you, are you content? You seized the Earth Crystal and laid waste to the places sacred to the Orthodoxy. And you brought the crystals under the dominion of man, exploiting them to build your ideal society. All great deeds we failed to accomplish. You should be proud.
I did it not for pride.
I would have you accept my words as true, for there is no veiled reproach therein. Indeed, you have acted most valiantly, unlike we who have long done naught but watch from the shadows. And yet, you have been too hasty, brave the Templar. I fear I do not share your urgency. for my life has spanned 2,400 years. But I understand the reasoning therein, and it is from such understanding that I say you have been too hasty.
Though 15 years have passed, you have changed not one bit. However, if I might respond,
Father just doesn't understand. Right. All ready. It's quite a way to the dungeon, but I'll manage.
Forgive me, Lord Marshal. Is Edea here with you?
no, she is not. She was supposed to be confined to her chambers.
Yes, Lord Marshal, she was. But she suddenly disappeared.
What's this? We're not the sentries vigilant?
They claim never to have stepped from their post. Her chamber door was never opened.
Then how could she have?
Ah, her father's daughter indeed. She acts from the same sentiments. Those sentiments that you once held for the Crystal Orthodoxy.
How could you know that? Have you not been away from this land these 15 years?
Was it not you who drove me to exile? Well, be that as it may. But to one such as I, you and your daughter are one and the same. Passionate, stubborn, not even 100 years old. So it is I can understand what both father and daughter are thinking, simply by watching. You ought try speaking with her, and listening too. Your time for such opportunities grows short. Crystalism. Anti-crystalism. The quarrel between you and your daughter is but a proxy for that clash of ideas. Open your heart before it is too late. The very future of this world hangs in the balance.
You truly have not changed, have you?
Is that so? Well, you must forgive me. But lest you forget, it was you who appointed me Archduke.
I know the dungeon key is around here somewhere. Found it! Now to free everyone.
Yep, it's going to be one of those missions. Before we do anything, party chat or birds in a cage. Anya, Edea, ring a bell. Are you alright? If it is a fit, I'm unharmed as well. Ugh, rude. What's the idea leaving me out? Sorry. Wait, Edea isn't here. Where is she then? Think about it, this is her home. She has friends and family right about now. You can't think it was all a trap. Edea is not the sort of person to commit such deception. I will not believe it. She's right, me neither. And me at least of all. I'm saying she's more in danger than all of us. We're only enemies of the state. What, and Edea isn't? With her, it's personal because she betrayed them, tis. People here must bear a grudge against her. So you suspect she's being subjected to especially cruel punishment? Ring a bell, your journal. What does it say? Anything about us getting out of here? I'll have a look. No luck. I suppose even miraculous tomes have their limits. Then let us send Edea out as a scout. What? Area's a what now? You can't pass between those bars. Pass between those bars, please. Go have a look around the area. Nice thinking, Anyas. She may be able to track down the cell keys. But what if someone sees me? Do you think I can just muscle through like you all? Do you see any muscle on me? Any at all? If we all remain here, we'll get no closer to the Earth Crystal. Or Edea. At least it seems she is being held here in the dungeons or not. Oh, fine. You want me to go? I'll go. Wouldn't want Edea to be harmed. Not that anyone cares what happens to me. Thank you, Eri. I shall be praying my pendant for your safe return. I expect I'll need it. Anyway, here goes nothing. Shh! Wait, I hear something. Eek! What? What do I? Someone's coming. I gotta hide. What's with all the noise? I could hear you guys from outside. That voice, Edea. Sorry to keep you all waiting. I found the keys to this place. I'm just glad to see you're safe. Sweet. Alright, in this place, it is a rescue mission. We need to go ahead and find these peepers. But first, treasure. We don't need to care about them as long as we have Peeg, right? But let's go ahead and get one of our offensive guys first.
Are you alright, Ring-a-Bell?
Why wouldn't I be? I mean, I knew you'd come. All I had to do is sit back and wait. And, well, here you are. I'm the luckiest man alive. You're my savior, my goddess. Let me thank you with a big kiss.
Ring-a-Bell, are you coming or not? I can leave you here.
Of course. Let's go.
Ring-a-Bell, why are you such a frickin' Nimrod? Seriously. Another party chat? Are you kidding me? Glad you're alright, Ring-a-Bell. Thank you, my dear. I owe you. And gentleman always pays his debts. Debts to ladies are paid tenfold. Ugh, here it goes. It's always this. If you would have me do something else, my lady, needs but ask. Alright then, Ring-a-Bell. How about you go out with me? What? That's very, might ask what provoked that? You're my boyfriend. Would you take me? Where's tonight's date? Tonight, let me see. Time to prepare, all this time and you never once stopped to think what to do if I ever said yes. Well, you see, I'm only teasing you. You can dish it out, but you can't take it, that's all. Oh, this is useful information. What? You've been treating Tiz like a little brother this whole time. And every time you get the chance, you tease poor Anya's. So, who do I tell this to first? Is neither an option? I vote neither. Then you owe me twice the hush money. Alright. So now we can go ahead and take on these things now at least. So we should be... I put on auto battle, so you should die. Oh crap. That's not good. Okay, you know what? Whatever. I'm gonna use our black magic and kill him with this. Don't do that. 2. There we go. Perfect. The Duchy Guardsman has died. And it looks like we'll be switching up the party a little bit with that. So I normally don't have the party switched up, but you know what? You know what? Screw this. I'm gonna go ahead and do something really quick. Let me see here. How do I switch things around? Oh, sort. Let's have Ring-a-Bell out front. Perfect. Cool. Let me go ahead and actually heal him up because he needs it. Okay. Let's head straight down here. Should be able to see one of them in just a moment. No, I need to go through this whole place because, you know, it's something I gotta do because I gotta find everybody. Booyah, we got Tiz back in the party!
Thanks, Edea. You're a lifesaver.
You're quite welcome. But it was really nothing. After all, I was raised within Central Command's walls. I know every nook and cranny.
Were you able to speak with your father?
Huh? What does it matter to you?
You have family you can talk to. You ought to, you know.
You would forgive my father? Grand Marshal of Eternian Forces. Head Counselor of the Council of Six? You've seen how much Agnes has suffered because of my father's orders.
True enough, but
You need not worry about me. We need to focus on awakening the Earth Crystal.
alright.
Sweet. Okay, let's come down here. Oh, come on. Let's see. Okay, perfect. At least it's a new encounter. So I can go ahead and just use Thundera. Because all the enemies pretty much in this place are weak to thunder, so... Okay, I'll just use Thundera as well with Edea, just to be safe. And the same thing with the sword magic and Thundera with Tiz and the attacking and the killing the duchy guy. Yeah. 2, 3. Not execution. Okay, perfect. Ooh yeah, look at that. Look at that bad experience points we've been getting. But there's also a party chat. Glad you're alright, Tiz. Thanks, I owe you one. Hey, Tiz. Tiz, how do you feel about Agnes? Be honest. What? Whoa, where is this coming from? Never mind. It's written on your face. My face and... Hey, keep it down, would you? Don't worry. She can't hear us from in here. And you can't keep hiding your feelings anyway. Go tell her. Tell her you like her. What? No, well, I mean, the crystals come first. There's no time to be... I didn't mean right this second. Sometime when it's just you two. You tell her, take her hand, and walk the path together, side by side. I mean it, Tiz. You're not going to find anyone else like her if you pass this up. Not ever. Ever. Look, would you please keep it down? Wow, what a douchebag. Anyway, there's no way to get in there? That's dumb. Let's go ahead and open up the door and get Agnes back in our party.
Agnes, are you alright?
I am. Now that you're here, Edea, I'm glad to see you're safe and sound too.
Me?
Well, the Eternian forces do view you as a traitor to your homeland. I feared they'd have some unspeakable punishment awaiting you.
You needn't worry about that. My father is not so draconian as that. And yet, on second thought...
At least no harm has come to you.
I'd like to thank you too, Edea. You saved me from having to search this entire dungeon. Eri, do you think you could have carried this key around? You're so little after all. It does look really heavy. I'd rather not think about lugging that about. There's nothing to worry about now that I'm here. Well, I better lead the way. With your poor sense of direction, Agnes, who knows where we'd end up.
Now hold on. My sense of direction has improved. At least somewhat.
Isn't that simply a matter of having Eri and Tiz lead the way?
Well, that may be, but...
Don't take it so hard. Now come on, follow me.
If you say so.
Alright, we got the party back together, which is awesome. Let me go ahead. Perfect, we're in good shape. Let's come over to here because I want to see. Nothing's over here. That's dumb. And this is where we started. Perfect. Let's go down here and... Oh, get into encounters. That's cool. Thanks, game. Alright, one of the same things as I fought before. Let's go through here and grab this. We get a light curtain. Hopefully, can't I just open this? The balls, man. The balls. Okay, I can't get that. Whatever. That's stupid. Alright, so once we head straight out of here, this is where the real dungeon actually begins, because this is actually where we gotta take some tight corners. So in the next episode, I'm actually gonna go through this dungeon in the next episode, because it takes quite a bit of time, and we got a huge boss battle coming up. So, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'm the Blind Swordsman. I will see you in the next episode of Let's Play Bravely Default. We're gonna go ahead and take on the Central Command Prison Bottom Floor 1. Take care, everybody, and have a fantastic day. Hey, everybody, it's the Blind Swordsman. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, in this menu system I have here, you can go to the next episode and check out more videos on my channel. Thank you all for watching.